Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vitinha has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think over the course of a season, I think he's going to get this team out of a few sticky situations. The kinds of blocks and interceptions he excels at might not make the highlight reels, but he's somebody you can really rely on, and he's prepared to put his body on the line, and those guys are few and far between.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Shoots! Now, and he's following up! That's a good ball. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vitinha gets a foot in here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still goalless. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leão. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ayew. Sulemana. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. Over to the right flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Vitinha. He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Sulemana. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. Spread to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Has been indicated.
And here's Rafael. Oh, he's having a go! Rafael Leão! That is wonderful! A finish of true class! And Portugal score first! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Rafael Leão.
And that is all they have time for. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Portugal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, they could break here. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Stood up well to him there. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Ayew. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
That is lovely. Plays it across. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Ayew. Partey. Now it's Ayew. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries one from range. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Picked out brilliantly.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Portugal have their third corner. Ruben Neves with the short one. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Partey. Portugal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. Great vision. That's been slipped through. And now they can clear their lines. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.